Hi, and welcome to the NBA show, where today we're going to take a look at the Toronto Raptors. The Raptors lost Kawhi Leonard, their finals MVP, last summer in an unexpected move when he moved to the Los Angeles Clippers. Naturally, both experts and pundits looked at the Raptors without Kawhi Leonard and said, "You're not going to make the playoffs." Well, they were wrong. The Raptors not only made the playoffs, they were really good. And let's just wrap up that playoff for a quick second. This is a team that was 0.5 seconds away from being down 0-3 to the Boston Celtics. Then OG Anunoby made a tremendous buzzer beater to save that game, and it actually went on to a Game 7. If that doesn't tell you about heart, I don't know what does. But going back to the Raptors, they had the second best defense in the NBA this season. They just played on a string defensively. Kyle Lowry, one of the most important pieces in Toronto Raptors franchise history, to be quite honest, was brilliant, averaging over 19 points, over 7 assists, and 5 rebounds. Starting alongside Kyle Lowry was Fred VanVleet, 26 years old and an upcoming free agent. VanVleet was outstanding, averaging over 17 points, over 6 assists, and almost 2 steals per game. Those two scrappy point guards every night produced at an incredibly high level. Now, obviously, the big name on the Raptors is Pascal Siakam. This is a man who was the number 2 in charge last season when Kawhi was there and now had to take over the role of a so-called superstar. Now, is Siakam a superstar in earnest? That remains to be seen, but he's damn good, averaging over 22 points, over 7 rebounds per game. Most importantly though, he's a ball handler, a defender, and someone who can initiate the offense at the power forward position. For the Raptors, that meant tremendous luxury as it allowed them to move Serge Ibaka to center, backing up Marc Gasol. Also coming off the bench was Norman Powell, effectively giving the Raptors 2 6 men. That kind of depth is incredible and a tremendous luxury. It also helps the Raptors that they keep finding players outside of the draft. Terrence Davis, a rookie this year, was instrumental in their bench success. Furthermore, second-year man Chris Boucher also contributed by backing up both the power forward and center position. The Raptors just keep finding guys who can make the roster, which kind of begs the question, do they even need high draft picks? Or is that something they can use moving forward in trade scenarios? Because if you can rely on your scouting department to find guys outside the draft for cheap in free agency, you can plug those holes on the roster pretty quickly. Now that the season is over for the Raptors though, there are some looming questions. VanVleet is an unrestricted free agent who can sign with anyone. He's probably going to demand somewhere in the area of $25 million per year. Marc Gasol is also a free agent, the same as Serge Ibaka. Both of those guys are a little bit of an age, over the age of 30, so you have to wonder just how much money are they worth, especially in the current economical climate. Gasol, who's 35, might not command a whole lot of money. Ibaka, who's 31, can still command somewhere in the $15 million area per year because he's able to switch up to center. Some people might say the Raptors should just rebuild. Don't make an effort in re-signing Marc Gasol or Serge Ibaka. Just pivot into youth. But I'm going to raise this question because I find it interesting and a little bit underrated. After the Raptors won the championship, they found themselves with a lot of confidence, as you want to do if you win a championship. But if you shed away those pieces that helped you win, what are you left with from a mentality perspective? If that edge and that winning mentality is instilled in those specific players and you don't make an effort in re-signing them, well, who's going to carry over that tradition? Who's going to carry over that winning mentality to the younger players? Who's going to carry that culture and keep establishing that culture? Kyle Lowry is entering the final year of his contract. If the Raptors are going to meet 2 years in a row where they're going to basically let Marc Gasol, Serge Ibaka, and Kyle Lowry slip away, you have to wonder if the heart of the team is gone. So what are they to do? Are they to keep the core going ahead until they retire? I would consider it. If for nothing else, it provides the younger players with such a wonderful opportunity to learn and be taught by these veterans. Now, that's not how the NBA usually works though. Teams love finding young players, they love to rebuild, and that is a reality in the business. But for the Raptors specifically, I think it might behoove them to just keep the train rolling.